apparently it did not go through. So I'm going to look real quick. This is how we're going to start today's
With
show.
our technical difficulties, as always.
Yeah, that's how we do it.
That's how we do it.
That is how we do. This is how we do it. Always.
Hey, look at that. We are live.
On Instagram.
On YouTube.
On YouTube.
We're live on YouTube.
We are live on YouTube.
Where we love to be. But are we going to be live on Instagram?
We will be momentarily. I think we timed out, I think is what happened.
Probably. We did.
Maybe what I need to do is not do it hours in advance. Or,
I'm guessing.
Ah! Aha! We are live. We are live in all the places. Hi. How's it going?
What is that?
It's two geeks, one mic. Hey, we almost did that in sync.
Almost.
That was almost good. It's two geeks, one mic. We are here at Geek HQ having a couple of lovely beverages, and we're geeking out tonight.
Mm-hmm.
We're geeking out tonight. We got a couple of fun things. We did. We promised an unboxing. We promised to be part of a world history event, a world historical event. And I hope you're following along because I'm going to show you how to do it so that you can come play with us. If you're local to Utah, you have to be local to Utah. Unfortunately,
I mean, if you really want to travel, you can.
I guess you have to be in Utah that
at the point. Yes, it is a live world historical.
Yeah, you can't. Yeah, you won't be able to play virtually, but I'm pretty sure we'll be able to stream it.
Okay? Oh, we are streaming.
So we'll have a setup. We will stream our game, and it's going to be world history in the making. Literal, 100%. Actual world. Should we just start with that one?
Why not?
Because the other thing I was going to say is we're streaming on 3 different platforms. So if you're following along, if you're watching, leave a comment. Which platform are you watching on? Are you watching on YouTube? Or are you watching on Twitch? Or are you watching on Instagram? Leave a comment. Let us know which one you're following. And follow the other ones so you don't miss out on stuff.
Absolutely.
Other geeky things we've got going on. We've got some cosplay leather projects. We're going to try and get to some of that tonight. We've got there's a TV show review that I'm doing in collaboration with a dear friend of mine, Amber from The Road to Babylon.
Great.
And we're watching Shogun.
So
good. Today we recorded the review for episode 5. Found out that there are 10 episodes in Shogun.
Okay.
Which is cool because we're kind of breaking from that 8 format nonsense.
Nice.
Hashtag I hate 8. I hate the episode.
We got to start that hashtag.
Format. I hate the episode format of 8 episodes so much.
Get rid of 8.
And yeah, we're going to be doing a lot of geeky stuff. We're going to be doing some gaming events. We're going to be doing a lot of other stuff like that. So, do you want to tell them what we're doing as far as the world famous world history
event? We are going to be assisting We Geek Together, which is a great store down in Provo. He has a shop in the Provo Mall. He also has a shop set up at Evermore.
Yep.
He's got his own booth. He's an awesome guy. Go follow him. We Geek Together, Instagram and TikTok. He is a really awesome guy. We've worked with him before with the Black Tower. We're hoping to do some collabs with 2 Geeks eventually. We're going to work that out. Stay tuned for that. But last year, was it last year or was it a couple of years before that? I don't remember. Before when they did it originally.
Oh, it was 2 years ago.
2 years ago, they broke the D&D player record with the most people playing one simultaneous D&D event at the same time.
It was one large campaign, and I think they had 1,000 people.
Mm-hmm.
And all 1,000 people were lined up and down the Provo Mall. It was a mall takeover.
Yep.
And each table had a DM.
Yep.
And each table had a team of players. And essentially, from what I understand, it was a full-scale battle.
Yes.
Like a full-scale, just a war.
Right.
And the whole mall had to fight And like I said, there were DMs at every single table, and those DMs, after so over many rounds, would check in with the main DMs, and then there was one main DM, and I should have looked this up in advance, but he is a YouTuber who does D&D like professionally.
Yeah, so he's got his own D&D. I know he does, I think, his own campaign on Twitch. He does a lot of TikToks. You've probably seen his TikToks before if you're a D&D fan. He's all over the net. He does, the guy who does the Paladin of the Oath of Throwing It Back, that'll probably click it immediately. He lives here in Utah, and he does a bunch of stuff like that.
Here it is. It's
Doesn't have his name on there.
Doesn't have his name on there.
This is above it.
It literally just has a picture. This year we are super excited to bring in the Duke from One Shot Questers.
There you go.
Not only will they be attending the event, but they will be playing one of the main characters in the adventure, and will be table crashing other tables.
Hell yeah.
So this is a good chance to get out and get involved in the D&D scene.
So they are breaking their record again this year, May the 3rd and 4th. It's a 2-day event.
Star Wars weekend.
Yep, Star Wars weekend. We might show up in Jedi robes. Maybe. So we are going to be doing a table. We're going to put ourselves on it. We're going to register tonight so you guys can see what table we're going to be at. If you want to join us, feel free to join that table because we're down.
Yeah, absolutely. So that's the thing is we're going to register live tonight. I'm going to show you guys the process of how to do it so that you may log on to their website and do that so that you can come play. And we'll show you what table we're going to be at so that
come say hi.
We're
going to live stream from that table with a few other friends who we know are going to sign up with us, and anybody else who joins the table. Cool. Let's make more friends. We love it.
And before we jump over there, remember to hit the like button and hit the subscribe to the channel so you don't miss any geeky content coming at you. Are we ready to register? Are you ready to register
I'm
right
ready
now?
to register. This is going to be awesome. So concept is, again, a giant battle, which actually, if you follow We Geek Together, you noticed he plays his own D&D campaign that they stream live on Twitch and a couple other platforms. Go watch them. They're actually really good. They are playing as part of their campaign this battle, so decisions they're making in their game right now are actually going to affect May the 4th.
That's true. And he actually even said if you want the insider information, if you want to know what's going on, you got to follow him.
And viewers are able to make decisions for their campaign as well that are going to affect this battle that we will be taking place in. But so we're going to build characters at some point. I'm sure we'll bring you on that journey.
Oh yeah.
And
I'm going to do this really quick.
Play all that fun stuff. So,
okay, so here's what we're going to do. Watch that, because I've never done this before, but we're going to try a thing. Okay, we're going to go here. Oh, nope, that's the wrong one.
That's your Google.
That's my, here we go. Okay, give it a couple seconds. Maybe not.
Are we sharing?
Stop reading my. It's a good thing I didn't have an embarrassing site up, huh? Okay, let's stop that.
Close your Pornhub account.
I was about to say, wait a minute. Everybody's gonna be looking at like real close at my tabs.
What tabs do you have?
What tabs you got open there, buddy?
You had it working before.
Yeah, I did. Let's do it. Let's try this again. Okay. Is this better?
Are we sharing?
There it is. Okay, we got this. You're behind a little bit on that.
Yeah, it must be.
All right. So if you notice the website, wegeektogether.org, right up here, /Dead Wars Landing. So I'll do you a favor. We'll go to the main website so you can see their website. And super good website. Super cool website is what I meant to say. Oh yeah, they're doing a Beyblade battle.
They do events all year round too, guys.
Dude,
even if you can't do the Dead Wars D&D event, go check out their shop and go check out what they do, because they do events all year round of stuff. They do the mall takeover like every other month.
Yep.
It's insane the amount of
this is some of the merch that they sell.
Yeah.
So good times. Okay, but here's what we're gonna do. fight in the world's largest D&D game.
That's
Okay,
what we're doing.
click right here. The Dead Wars. We're gonna register.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
Oh, I'm a scary, crumbly cliff wall, and I'm taking you with me. Well, not today.
So
We're
choose your
registering
Friday.
for Saturday.
We are going Saturday, May the 4th. Easy to remember.
That's right. Registration details. See, this is
That's
okay.
the map.
This is the map of the mall.
Wow.
All right. This top thing is the bottom floor.
Mm-hmm.
Or wait, maybe it's the top floor.
I'm gonna say that's bottom floor because I think the main stage is gonna be on the bottom floor.
Yeah, the stage. So yeah, this is the top floor.
Yeah.
Okay. So what should we do? Should we get on the top floor or the bottom floor?
Let's try to go to the top floor. There's room.
Oh yeah. So
I mean,
we've got the green, right?
Mm-hmm.
Which is $15 a piece, and we got the blue, which is $25 a piece. Now the
Right.
blue is like their elite VIP stage right here. So if I zoom in real quick, it's right next to. Oh, dude. Kind of want to grab those. Sit right next to the registration table. Actually, honestly, we should be strategic about this because if we want to stream, we need to set up in a place where we could easily set some stuff up
without bothering other people.
What do you think?
Annoying.
What do you think about something over here?
I like those.
Should we do that?
Yeah.
Boom. Can we do this? Can we just grab that?
You can grab the DM. Yeah, that's what I'm saying. You grab that. One of us would DM.
Do we want to do that?
Yeah.
Okay.
I'm
Absolutely.
down.
Absolutely.
We'll figure out which one of us is going to do that.
Yeah. We'll paper, scissors, rock for it.
One of us will DM
Okay.
that. Yes, but then that also means there are now 5 seats still available
at that table.
that table.
So let me do this. Let me zoom out and show you guys once again
We are
where we're at. We are when you come into the mall. Okay, so this is the bottom level, right? This is where you come in. This is like a Red Robin, and the restaurants, things like that.
And all that.
You come through. There is an escalators right here, and escalators. I said that. And then when you get up to the top, there is a food court, and then there's like a main stage, and we're going to be right over here in this little area. And of course, you know what we're going to do? We'll post a picture of this on our social medias.
Yes.
So that you guys can follow along and see where we're sitting.
Absolutely. Is there like a table number though? There should be, right?
Is there? Let's see. I don't see a table number.
Try to go in closer on the table, maybe? I feel like when we register, there's going to be a...
When we...
hover over it, see what it says. Just in case. No, like over the dot.
1F.
Table 31.
Table 31. Why don't they have them?
I don't know. Table 31. That's where we're registering.
It is only $15.
Yeah, because you're taking a DM spot.
Yeah. So there you go. If you are
You don't have an account.
No, I don't have an account yet.
Ooh, that merch already.
Challenge coin.
That's cool.
Should we add a couple challenge coins?
Absolutely. I'll take a Dead Wars challenge coin.
Okay. What else? We got lanyards.
We have the tankards already.
We got tankards. Yeah, we got those at the Gathering Madness.
Those are cool.
Yes. Protect my event registration. Yeah, sure. Why not?
Yeah, just in case.
No thanks. I'm willing to risk $15. I understand. I cannot add this later.
That's awesome.
I love that. I love when people do that. Now I am going to stop sharing at this point in time because
we don't want our credit card information to the world. Really? You don't want to share your credit? I'm pretty sure the Chinese already have it.
The Chinese already have it because I'm on the TikToks.
Yeah.
I'm on TikTok.
They're stealing your face.
They're stealing my information. Actually, no, it's not. It's not even Trump now. It's they're stealing your. Oh wait, no, we got Nancy.
Tic tac.
Tic
tac toe.
Yeah.
Tic tac toe.
Yeah. Yeah. No one cares. swag.
I love
So
it.
we'll enter all this information and we're going to register $15 per seat. Make sure you create your character. I'm pretty sure there's a lot of information on there on where they want you to create or how. I think they're starting every character at like level 5 or something.
We done did
like
it.
that.
So we're registered.
Table
All right.
31, be there.
Table 31. Please, and if you see us,
Say hi.
please come by and say hi.
Yes.
We're gonna have some Two Geeks swag.
Yeah.
We're gonna be giving some Two Geeks swag away.
Which,
Yeah. Oh, we got someone on our
Instagrammies?
on our Twitch.
Oh. Hi,
What
Twitch.
is up? And some 25. I know who that is.
I don't know who that is.
You don't know who that is? That was our neighbor.
Oh. Hi. That guy.
I noticed because my dyslexia kicked in, and I was like, "Oh, look at that! It's backwards."
Yes, we definitely know you.
But we don't admit that in public.
Okay. But speaking of our Two Geeks swag that we are going to have, let's get to
Beautiful
our
segue, sir.
unboxing, right?
Beautiful segue.
Right. It works out.
Well
so
done. Well done.
we told you we have an unboxing. I'm super excited about this. We bought this. I bought this for us specific.
Yeah.
Oh, Johnny bro. Hey. So
Hey, man. Wash the hair.
this is specifically so we can create swag. We have been talking forever about making keychains
Yeah, we
out of our leather. We owe our lovely
our
fan
a keychain.
a keychain. We've been trying to experiment. This was kind of our
Failed
experiments of making a keychain. We were trying to figure out. So I did some research and
Oh, dude.
this looks awesome. So I found this, which cuts our leather into a perfect shape and design for a keychain. So it's super simple and easy.
Oh, that's awesome.
So we're going to test this right now because why the heck wouldn't we?
Why wouldn't we?
Obviously.
Obviously.
Put our spoon back.
All right. You ready for the Das Overhead?
Yes, that's overhead.
All right.
This
Let's go
stuff
boom.
out of
And
here.
then we're going to go boom.
And I'm going to bring up. I just have anything on it. Oh, look. Got a piece of scrap leather with nothing on it. I like it.
There we go.
Okay. This is why
Hey,
we
look,
keep the scrap
We
leather.
keep the scrap leather.
So we can do stuff like
Hey, hey.
So as you can see, it's just a basic design, and it's got the cutout blade, and then these are for your stitching holes.
Dude.
So we're going to actually do some leather stitching as well with this, which is going to be really fun.
New skill unlocked.
So literally, this just sits down on top.
Do you have to pound it with a hammer?
You just press it.
What?
So technically, we could get like a press to push it so it's more even pressure across. But we're going to be
today,
us.
or we're gonna be us because we
And
don't
just-
know any other way to be. Don't break my table. I said, don't break my table.
But it's fun. See if this works.
You probably have to pound it, dude.
Maybe. Oh, maybe.
Is there a coating or anything on there that's
No.
like?
No, it's sharp.
Just-
It's sharp.
Woo!
You can feel it. We either have to pound it or get something to like put more pressure on it.
Gotta pound it. Yeah, you do. Maybe you got to get it wet first. Get it wet, then pound it. I'm, because it's more pliable when it's wet. I'm going to mute the mic now so you can hit that.
Okay.
So nobody can hear you pounding it. It is working.
It is working.
You're just gonna have to. You're gonna have to really pound it, dude. Stop being all soft. Well, here, line it back up.
I'm trying.
Is it lined up across?
Yeah.
All right.
think so. Okay.
Try it again. Only this time, like
All right,
really,
there
really
you go.
give it the business.
Oh, yeah, we went through.
Oh!
We went through. So, you know what? Let's
Let's just keep hitting it.
Oh,
Did we get it?
we definitely threw on most of it.
You know, if we need to, we can just finish it out with the X-Acto knife.
Yeah, that's what it looks like. How much need to do? Oh, come on. It doesn't want to come off. It doesn't want to come off. There we go. God damn. These are stuck. And this is why we are professionally unprofessional. There.
This is the quality content you're subscribing to.
Yes.
And if you're not
we got
subscribing,
the outline, so we're
why?
good. Yeah, why have you not subscribed yet? What the hell?
Are you not entertained?
I am.
I am.
Here we go.
Dude, hell yeah.
That looks awesome. Right?
Yeah.
I might need to get a new blade on this. Oh, no, there we go.
Damn.
Boom. There we go.
And then we can fold it.
And then it just
And
folds
then
like
you
that.
Stitch it up.
And we glue and stitch it like that. Finish the edges. Put some stitching through the tiny little holes. Obviously place our amazing logo right there in the middle. And then I bought a bunch of rings to push through the top.
Dude.
And we have little mini
No, you put the
keychains.
ring on first.
Well,
and then
yeah,
you fold it.
obviously.
Yeah.
Obviously.
Oh,
Yeah, there you go. That's how we're going to start our 2 Geeks keychain. So I'm thinking we definitely maybe get a press or something. So we just...
Yeah, that's gonna, because that's the other thing too, is as if there's one thing we've learned about cutting things out, the blade goes quickly. Like even that especially that X-Acto.
Yeah.
That we've gone through several X-Actos.
Mm-hmm. Good thing they're cheap.
Good thing they're cheap.
Yeah, we'll finish the edges and that'll be cool.
You know what? Let's try it again, but for real this time. Like, get the leather wet and see if it goes through a little bit better.
That's why you have a cutting board.
That's
We
why
went
you have
through it.
you guys can't see this. There's a, let me see if I can.
A nice little indent in our cutting board.
Oh yeah, look, that you can see it right there. I'm gonna light it up for you.
We went all the way through into the rubber. But yeah, maybe wet leather will do better. So sponge it on up.
Sponge it up. Sponge it up, spongy.
Sponge it. Okay, let that soak in. I love it. That's your other stuff.
Yeah, I've got Discord is going off like a cray.
Discord.
Let it.
We don't have a Discord yet.
Not yet. And then you can do like the.
We're talking about it.
Remember, we're doing the conservation, right? You can just pop it right up in there. That would be awesome.
See what happens.
So satisfying.
If you do want to participate in the D&D World Record game, please shoot us a message.
Oh, yes.
Or leave a comment.
Yes.
And we will help you any way we can.
Yep. Table 31.
There is a couple of dollars involved. Naturally, you just got to take care of things. But even if you don't want to play, you can probably just come down. They're not going to charge you to walk into the mall.
Yeah.
Just come down and say hi anyway.
Like I said, they take over the
see
mall
it.
all
Be
the
a part of
time.
history.
Even did a whole video about how malls are kind of dying recently not being able to keep customers, but that one's staying open because they do so many takeovers and bring all the nerds in. Like, oh yeah, we thought that was smart. Okay, let's see if this works. Press it down a little bit. And then mute. So they
Okay, we mute so you don't hear Eamon pounding the leather, pounding the wet leather.
I didn't even go all the way through.
Was it any easier
No,
though?
it's still just as
Tough.
Just as tough.
Oh,
I mean, I made a good indent this
I was about to say
time.
the cuts look way better though.
Yeah.
I feel like you didn't do as much work to get that far.
No, maybe not. And then we could easily just cut that out. So yeah,
Damn.
there you go. I'm still gonna look into a press though, because that'll make our lives so much
That's very depressing.
easier. Only for my wallet.
Hey-o!
But that's cool too. We can now
That's
see
cool,
we
too.
do one cut out here, we can do one here, we can do another one here. Like we're gonna save all this leather
So what we'll
for
do?
good use.
How about we just put it out there right now? If you come to the D&D event in the Provo Mall, May 3rd and 4th,
We'll be there the 4th.
you have a chance to receive one of these leather keychains.
Yes.
We'll have several made up. Yeah.
Also, if you come to JordanCon in April, which we will be both attending,
Which will be in Atlanta.
where I have a plan to try to make as many of these as I possibly can between now and then with all the so much free time I have. And we're going to try and have a bunch to give away in JordanCon.
That would be way cool.
And I got some other techniques I'm going to test out on it to see what I can do.
We're gonna have
Make
to
it
have
look
like
good.
a lot of just like geeky craft days.
Yeah, we need some geeky craft days between now and then. I was thinking one of my days off, though. I'm just going to come steal all my leather crap and
Just
home
steal it all back.
actually utilize it while I'm
Be like,
doing nothing
hey,
at home.
by the way, y'all.
It'll be fun. But 100%, that is cool. I'm super happy with this purchase. I think we did really good. I love it. We weren't live on Instagram, were we?
Instagram.
Good job. Well, now we're live on Instagram after this whole time. It wouldn't be a true Two Geeks episode without one technical difficulty. It wouldn't. That's just how we roll. That's amazing.
Oh, hi everybody on Instagram. I'm so
Sorry you missed all the
you've
fun.
joined us for now.
So
Yes.
yeah,
Now that I got let's recap what we've done.
we registered for the Dead Wars in Provo Mall with We Geek Together.
Oh gosh.
Just go back on YouTube and rewatch the video and see how we did that. And then we got our keychain cutter.
Yeah. Don't do it on Instagram though, because I don't know that it's going to be available on Instagram.
Yeah, no, just go.
But go to YouTube or Twitch. Well, I don't know if you can rewind on Twitch.
You can on YouTube though, so just rewind.
Just go to
Go to
YouTube. Just go to YouTube. YouTube.
It saves forever,
It does. It's
or at
there
least until the
for
world ends.
posterity. And then 1,000 years from now, a million years from now, aliens will dig up our data centers and
go,
watch
what the hell?
all of the YouTube channels and be like, this is why we avoided this planet for so long.
Oh man. Oh.
This is exactly why we don't come here.
Wow. What else are we doing?
We could start on our. So I can give them an update on my pauldron. So hand me my piece of leather that I jacked up.
It's not Jack.
It's jacked. Here, trade me places.
Okay.
Give me Drax. Okay, now, as you guys are aware, if you've been following our progress here, I had the brilliant idea of taking this little teeny tiny guy and saying, hey, little teeny tiny guy, maybe you should be the pattern for my pauldron. And it was really cool idea. And it actually is looking pretty cool, right? Like once I get this all done in this little area here, and then I can bevel in the borders to make it look as though this is like a border around like a leather weave. Mm-hmm. The problem being is that this is so small and I don't have the crafting skill necessary for a perfect job. So what happens is, and I'm showing you this because once again, we want to show this is our hero's journey, right? We're not good. We want to learn and make mistakes and grow and become better.
Right.
Okay. So this is our hero's journey. And one of the mistakes that I made early on, I'll come over here and show you, if you can see, is I got the pattern, I got the stamp, instead of putting it correctly, you know, like it was like that, I had rotated it. And then when I realized my mistake, I had overlapping patterns in those areas. Now, luckily, I was able to notice it pretty quickly. So it was pretty easy to correct. And I've got all these that turned out pretty good. And then you get to here on the end, and I made the same sort of mistake here as well. Oh, it is. You can ban them. I don't know. We'll figure it out.
Anyway. Ignore the bots in the chat.
Ignore the bots. But you can see that, right, especially right in here, like something happens and it gets like out of line. Okay. And the only thing I could do at that point was to try my best to correct it as little as effectively as possible with as minimal damage. And you can see what happens is I got this line right here that goes down and kind of disappears. And then these two lines have squeezed in. And now, instead of having a nice parallel line with the border, I've got more room over here than I do over here. So that's going to be something that I'm going to have to, oh, you can see it better there.
Yeah.
So that's going to be something I have to kind of correct. And I have to make the decision going forward, because I've still got a couple other pieces of leather that I wanted to texturize with this. I've got to make the decision going forward. Do I want to press on with this? Because I do still think it's going to have a really cool effect.
Oh, yeah.
Or do I want to call an audible and have this be one panel and the others figure something else out?
Yeah.
I want to finish this one up first before I make the decision. Leave a comment what you think I should do. Should I press on? Should I try to do this, and maybe by the time I finish with the last panel, the pattern looks better because I've had more practice? Maybe. Because I have noticed that in the places where the pattern is better, I did notice that if I used more water and kept the leather much more moist, that it not only did it impress the pattern better into the leather, but it was also the leather was also less likely to let it slip, and so I would get a solid impression and keep moving along there. So that's really kind of the conundrum I'm in. The other thing is we can distress this.
True.
You know what I'm saying? Get a Dremel.
Well, that's why one of the things I bought today, the little jar all the way at the end of the table. I don't know why it's all the way down there.
This?
Yep. Grab that. So this is called antiquing, an antique finish, which I've been looking into. And basically, after we've dyed the leather and we've kind of finished right before we put the finisher on, we'll put this on. You rub it on. You let it kind of seep a little bit, and then you immediately wipe off all the excess, and it's going to give it that like older look, and also will seep into all the lines there and kind of make them pop a little more.
Okay.
So I'm excited to try that on something. I was hoping to try it on our keychains too, to like make our logo pop a little bit. I mean, we could.
Do you want to try it real quick?
Yeah, we can do that.
So once again, test. Always
Right.
test on a piece of scrap. Never test on a piece that is going to be a final product.
Right.
Ever.
We
Never
always
do that.
want to do
It's
that.
always a bad idea.
What up with that rag?
That I do not know. It might be in your box, your toolbox on the floor.
Oh, there it is. Oh, so take a simple fuck rag. Let's open this up. Ooh, smells like shoe polish. It looks like shoe polish. So,
Smells like it. Looks like it.
making sure I know. For shoes and all other crops. Oh, that is shoe polish.
Oh.
Antiquing finish available in 10 rich, beautiful colors. I bought black because I was like, why not? Let's see how it looks. Finish by wiping in on heavy circular motion. Remove excess immediately. Okay, so I guess. Oh, well, it's not as thick as shoe polish.
Oh. Yeah,
Doopy.
that's going to be real thick. You might want to.
Well, they said to do it kind of thick on there, like that, and then you just rub it in there.
I know where this is going.
Right.
I know exactly
You know
where
I'm
this is
with
going.
this, right? You've seen, yeah. So I've seen they do this with a lot of tooling, a lot of people who tool. I don't think I want it on my fingers.
No, you don't.
And then we wipe away that excess.
Oh. See, this just makes me want to continue with the pattern.
Yeah. And then you see it kind of makes it, yeah, I mean, this is just kind of dyed it more black, but it makes that kind of, the little dots and everything pop a little bit, I guess.
I'll bet if you leave it in there for a
Let
minute,
it set for a second.
let it set,
Let me go back to,
you probably still got the goop.
I
Yeah.
guess.
Got's the goop. What you got? I got the goop. I said, what you got? I got the goop. What you got? I got the goop. Also, when you wipe it out,
Mm-hmm.
like see if you can not go so hard on it. See if you
Yeah.
can leave like a little bit of
Like let it
leave a
kinda
little bit
sit on
behind.
top.
Yeah. A little bit more goop. Dude, I'm kind of loving this effect.
Right? Yeah, just straight black bullets.
Yeah, and then you just wipe off the excess from the top.
Yeah, there you go. Now it's really seeping in there.
Yeah, tilt it forward again. Just so, oh,
Yeah, you can even see it way
dude.
better from down here now. And then once you have that, think of that on top of like a brown or like a green dye.
Yeah.
It's gonna give it that like antiquing, almost worn finish that makes that really pop.
Oh, I love that.
So, yes, I saw that on one of the
Dude,
many
good
videos I've been
thinking.
watching lately.
Your hands are now dyed.
Yeah, they're gonna be a little black. Oh well, we'll get over it. I should have brought my gloves, but I forgot.
There's your beverage, sir.
That is now a polishing rag.
That is now a polishing rag. Life hacks. Go to IKEA, and they've got those rags for like 70 cents a piece.
Yeah, you can also
And
get
just
them
buy like
anywhere.
20 of them. Or you can go to like
Yeah.
shops, like
Mhm.
AutoZone,
AutoZone and stuff. Yeah,
Yeah,
get
like
the microfiber towels.
shop
bundles.
rags for like $20
So
for
cheap.
50 of them or something crazy.
Yeah, so that's how that's gonna look.
I actually kind of dig
love
it.
it.
How cool. Okay. So we're both warders to a green Aes Sedai.
Mm-hmm.
What if I do the same thing you did, right? Black border,
Right.
green inside
Mm-hmm. And then we
with
antique
the
finish.
antique finish
That's
on
gonna
the
look
inside.
good. That's gonna look good.
That would
I
look
like
good,
it.
right?
I like it. I'm excited.
I'm kind of thinking that's the way I want to go.
Yeah. So we're
Oh,
gonna-
pull out the green dye. Or wait, does that need
You
to
wanna put
dry?
it
Does
on-
that need to cure?
You need to put it on top.
Oh.
Do you know they put it on top of a die?
Oh, do they?
Yeah.
Hmm.
Finish by wiping on have the circle remove X. Leave to
Yeah, because it's like a
page.
finisher, right?
Yeah.
Do we have another section of?
X must be reused.
Well, we'll get another.
Allow to dry and then buff.
Oh,
Maybe we can put the green on it after it dries. I don't know.
if it's a buff, then it's going to be like a shoe polish. So there's a wax. It's going to be a protective coating.
Yeah, it
That's
is
my
like
guess.
yeah, it's more protective.
So it won't
Anyway.
be.
Probably won't take the dye.
So
off.
we would dye first.
Yes.
An
Generally
antique
what
after.
Yeah.
And I would put like a lighter dye on it. So I got like a lighter green
Mm-hmm.
and then antiqued it. And that's what I would get my dark from. And that would also allow for the two-tone to come through.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
Mm-hmm. Sure.
Oh, I'm excited
cool.
about that.
Yes.
I'm excited about that.
So yeah, that's one of the cool things I was researching lately. Also, if you remember last time we were talking about the tooling and cutting with the leather, and we couldn't figure out why our swivel knife was like
that's right.
And roughing things off.
It was roughing the lines we were making were like peeling. They weren't
They
cutting.
look bad, right? So I did a lot of research. Turns out when you buy a swivel knife straight off the door, sometimes it still has little
The machining
deficiencies from the machining because they mass produce them, obviously. So they said you have to sharpen your knife as soon as you get it to get all those little deficiencies and picks out, right? So I bought a leather strop and some jeweler's rouge, which is what they just recommend you have, and just sharpen it up. And I got some really good cuts.
The irony of buying a strap. We
Right.
have a whole ass side of leather from a cow.
You know what? It's also so I can do this.
Ow!
That's why I bought it.
I'm not going to make the joke. I'm not going to make
No.
the joke.
No.
Harder, Daddy.
He did it.
You're the one who literally bought a leather paddle, sir.
Okay, you know what?
Sir.
It was on clearance.
Sir. That's not helping your case.
It does look like it. The way I feel. Anyway, but yeah, so sharpened it up, and I got some really good cuts. So we're gonna attempt some tooling again eventually here. I don't know when, but eventually we will try.
Eventually,
we will do some tooling,
yeah,
which will be fun.
it's gonna be good.
Awesome.
So the Pauldron 2 Electric Boogaloo is in process.
Yes.
Next step, and we're probably look, guys, it's con crunch time, so we're probably not going to be able to do
All this
a lot of what we want, but we would. I do want to talk about the next project, which is our belts.
Mm-hmm.
Right, we're doing fantasy belts, and honestly, all the skills that we've discussed,
We
will be utilizing.
Mm-hmm.
We're going to cut the leather out. We're going to finish the edges. If there's any patterning we want to do, we're going to pound that in.
Yep.
We're going to be doing maybe some dyeing. The only thing that we really need to sort of like craft or measure will be the size of the belts.
Right. And then we're also using these as like any cosplay fantasy we can do. So we want to make them like versatile to the point where if I want to put them on with our Jedi robes, we put them on and then attach our Jedi lightsaber holders. We can click those on. And then, okay, this week we want to be warders. So we're going to have a different clip-ons. We can just clip our sword scabbards and things of that on.
So the belts that we're going to be making are going to be very
multi-purpose,
like modular.
Yes.
I guess that's a good word for it.
The plan.
And the idea there being, like I said, we're going to try and be as frugal as possible here. The idea there is that we've got a quality leather belt that will function appropriately. That can be used for multiple different cosplays.
Right.
That's the goal there. That's what we're hoping for. But again, it's going to be the skills that we've already learned: cutting, finishing the edges, dyeing, finishing the leather with a wax.
Maybe a little bit of molding. I think with a belt, we're not going to need it as much.
Yeah,
but finishing and like softening the leather so it forms.
Yeah, we're not going to do the hard forming.
No.
We won't need that with a belt. And then making sure that we have the construction in such a way that you can have, like he was saying, a lightsaber clip to put your lightsaber, or a place to put a sword frog so that you can carry a sword and it's going to handle the weight of the sword.
Right.
We want to make sure that we design something that is capable of performing the mission we need it to perform.
Right. Probably the only thing we're going to add that we haven't done yet, and we're going to add it with our key change anyway as well, is stitching. Probably going to do some stitching to give it that extra bit of reinforcement.
If you want to see us do that, follow our TikTok,
yes,
our Instagram, our Twitter, our X, and our YouTube. And what we're going to be doing is we're going to have a craft day one of these days. We're going to try and get some of this stuff done for Con Crunch, because we're going to Jordan Con in Atlanta in April. Super excited. If you're going to Jordan Con, leave a comment below and say hi. And please come say hi to us at Jordan Con.
Absolutely. 100%. And maybe you'll get a cheat cane.
He just said cheat cane.
My water's spicier.
Other than that, I think so. Yeah, no, the belts. We got 3 belts that we're gonna make.
Right.
We got one for me, one for you, and we're gonna make one for our Aes Sedai.
Yes. She needs a belt.
She needs a belt because she's gonna have to have pockets for her Angreal and her Sangreal. What if we did a selenite wand for a Sangreal?
Ooh, that'd be cool.
That would be cool,
yeah.
Right?
I was also thinking we need to do little bags so we can carry all of our stuff on our belt.
Yes. We need little leather pouches, or remember the the tactical Snickers bar holder.
Yes.
We need to make one or 2 of those.
Absolutely. 100%.
Oh God. Okay, well, thanks everybody for tuning in. Thanks for liking and subscribing. It really helps us. We really, really appreciate your support. If you see us out and about, like I said, we're gonna start doing some live events. We got some very exciting projects in the works, with some local game stores, with some local conventions. We're gonna be traveling around doing some traveling conventions as well. So it's a real exciting time to be a geek. Thanks so much for tuning in. Thanks for being here. From everybody here at the 2 Geeks 1 Mic, I have been Josh.
And I have been Eamon, and we're super excited to still have you. Remember to always stay geeky, and see you next time.